Hey, welcome everybody. Thanks for stopping in tonight for 20 Sides to Every Story. We are playing. This is basically not exactly the finale of the community campaign, but it is for these characters. This is going to be their last session. We've got another group that is doing their finish, I believe, next weekend. But tonight we are going to be focused in on going to the Earth node, the Earth finale of Princes of the Apocalypse, which we've been playing here for maybe a better part of a year now, I think. And we've adapted this campaign book, this hardcover book from Wizards of the Coast, and dropped it into Greyhawk versus being a Faerunian adventure. So I was kind of commenting on this early, like, if we're playing this and you're like, none of this stuff was in the module, that's because we played a whole campaign and, shit happened. So this is where we are. So, if you are curious about the campaign, this is a living campaign. It's an open campaign. You can sign up to join these games. It's something we've been doing for many years now, providing game experiences that if you enjoy watching us, we always invite you to come play in a game with us. So the best way to get connected with all of that is to join our Discord server. Link to that is in the chat. Just jump in, drop a message in the lobby, let us know who you are, and let us know you're looking for a game, and we'll get you all the information you need to create a character and get signed up with us. As far as the schedule this weekend, we've got one more game coming up tomorrow morning. We're going to be playing some old school essentials. We'll be playing Dolmenwood starting at 10 a.m. So if you're interested in that, come back bright and early in the morning after you've poured yourself a bowl of cereal, gotten your coffee. You can jump on here on Twitch and watch that game. So
it's interesting to see how hungover / tired one of our characters is.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's it's the way that kind of goes. So
Clink.
Yeah, here we go. Clink. They're going to be fighting a lich tonight, so it's probably going to be kind of rough, potentially. So, thank you so much for the cheer. Appreciate that right from the get-go. Maybe we should say before we get started, if you've got EXP points, we just recently did a switch over to the new. We were using a Stream Elements system. Now we're using the Twitch channel points. But the store for the old points is still available. So you can still redeem stuff even though you can't accumulate those points anymore. So if you got a bunch of Stream Elements EXP, don't be shy. Feel free to utilize those and buy them rerolls and things like that. Or alternatively, you could everything that was in the Stream Elements store, you can find under the Twitch channel points too, and just clicking on the little magic hat, you can redeem some of that kind of stuff. So we got Casey is coming in, has just redeemed a player reroll. So isn't that nice?
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Casey.
Don't say we never did anything for us, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, hoping Chris Jones and his million EXP points might roll around probably would do more harm than good, I would think, but we shall see. All the rest of the rerolls are going to the DM. Uh-oh. All right. Well, yes, use your points. Have fun with us here tonight. This should be interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go. So, I think before we do any story exposition, maybe we will do some... Well, maybe I'll do a little bit, and then we'll do character introductions, and then we'll have a little RP scene a bit. So basically, you five are just coming off of a long rest. You had just done the unthinkable in going down into the Weeping Colossus and confronting the champion of elemental fire, Vanifer, and Not only did you have to deal with her, you also had to deal with one of the Arco Elementals made it through the portal. And you had to deal with Imix, the Prince of Flame. And it was a gauntlet, to be certain. At many points during the battle, it was not looking good. There was even a character death momentarily that occurred. But in the end, the party did, I believe, was it Yang that was able to get Tinder Strike and throw it through the portal?
That would be Cherry.
Or Cherry did it, yes,
Cherry.
with the flying boots. So you managed to destroy one of the weapons. And in returning back, or before you left, I should say, the Weeping Colossus, you had been stopped. It was a kind of a plot point that was sort of glossed over because we were running over on time. But you were stopped by a dragon who warned you that the Lich was down in the Earth node. And was sort of holding you up and was trying to get a assurance from you that you would go and deal with him. The dragon's name was Halanaxis. And it would seem that this particular red dragon was aware of what the Lich being Rennick Keltesh, seemed to be aware of his intentions in the region. He had been searching for an orb of dragon kind. And seems like for whatever reason, we don't maybe really know what his motives or grander designs are, but he has some interest in controlling dragons, it would seem. And apparently Halanaxis had some intel on that and was very invested in trying to get you to maybe go and deal with this situation. And so you have returned back now to the Forge at the Temple of Eternal Flame, where the group has been staging a lot of their operations down into the deeper levels of this area. And you will have come to find out that Elena passed through here and seems to have used Windvane and attacked those that remained behind at the Forge, conjuring up a gust that blew many of them over the kind of stone walkways, I guess, that run right over the lava flow that deposits down into the Weeping Colossus where you were. And so many of like the hirelings, the hobgoblins that you had picked up along the way, a lot of those kind of extra personnel was killed in that attack. Burn was able to hold on to the ledge. He didn't plummet down below, and he was pulled up by the other adventuring party once they came back from their task, which was also successful. So 2 of the elemental weapons have been destroyed, but you now know that the other 2 weapons are actually present in here, in the depths below the Fane of the Eye. So this session is going to be focused on the Earth node and dealing with Rennick Keltesh. So that's sort of the how did we get here kind of piece. So I think before we go any further, we'll go around and do some character introductions. Why don't you all just introduce your character, who they are, and tell us a little bit about what their knowledge, thoughts, or feelings are about Rennick Keltesh. Some of you maybe have had direct interactions with him, or others of you maybe have just heard about him. So just a little bit about what your character knows and thinks and feels about them. So I think we will start off with Donovan.
Hello, my name's Chris. I'm playing Votary Donovan Lockwood, a paladin of St. Cuthbert, who he's Order or Oath of the Watchers. He was the one who was killed last session, being burned alive by Emmix. So he is his normal grandiose mustachioed visage is no more. He has been healed and such, but I would say he probably has some scarring over the entirety of his body, more than likely. I do not believe that Donovan, as far as the Lich goes, he's looking to destroy this Lich. I know that there were some of his companions previously that had treated with him and all of that, but that kind of stuck in his craw. That's just kind of something that you don't really do. So he is, if the Lich, first off, being a Lich and being a paladin, obviously, is something to be destroyed. But if it is wielding one of the weapons that we just dealt with, it's no holds barred. Take him out as quick as possible.
Sounds good. Let's next move over to Lix.
Hello, I'm Isaac. I'm playing Lix. Lix is a level 9 arcane trickster rogue. She is a hobgoblin. She was actually one of those characters that had gone into a deal with this Lich. And as far as she is concerned, she held up her bargain. It was for the point of the deal was to help these people that were being held as slaves. So she felt that it was necessary to put her life on the line to allow safe passage for these slaves to get returned back to freedom. As far as her having any thoughts of any concerns or reservations of killing this Lich, she has none. She sees herself as a professional, and this needs to happen. That's why they've gone this far. There's no reason for her or anyone else to stop now.
Awesome. See, Dawson, do we have you there? Just spinning, so maybe Dawson will be back with us shortly. Let's move next to Brelnira.
Hi, my name's Percy, and like Donovan, I was one shot by a fire prince. So Brelnira has no hair left. She's looking pretty rough as well. And she has no experience with liches, but she has killed a couple of dragons. I don't know. Wouldn't it have been easier just to kill the dragon?
I mean, if you want to go and kill a dragon, I could make that switch. That's no problem. All right, so that's Brelnira. Let's move over next to Cherry.
Hi, I'm Lindsay, and I'm playing Cherry, the tiny tiefling barbarian. And yeah, she doesn't know a whole lot about the Lich, other than sort of what she's heard from party members and that somebody struck a deal with it at one point. But she's not a huge fan of people trying to control other people, especially since command's been used on her a couple times, so she's happy to fight someone who's looking to control dragons against their will.
Sounds good. And let's see. I'm wondering if it seems like Dawson maybe can hear us. Dawson, would it be helpful if we took like a short break? Oh, he's listening over a stream. Okay. No, it would not, he says. Okay. Sounds good. So we will soldier on, and we'll maybe reconnect with Dawson once the tech issue is figured out. So so basically you all are back here in this place that was being used as a forge by the fire cult. It is bright light here, hot, sweltering, and smoky. This is where you've taken your rest and recuperated a bit, knowing that this task would be the next thing on your agenda, and so probably a little bit of a restless sleep, but you awake refreshed enough that you might be able to compel yourselves to going on further. And Burn is available. The rest of the group, the other group, has already left to head out to deal with their task in going after Elena. So for the first time being here, it's pretty quiet. It's really just the five of you and Burn, and you're feeling the weight of the mission really does rest solely on your shoulders. Burn kind of lingers nearby, kind of waiting as you make your preparations and get your gear situated and whatnot. Smoking his pipe, he's pacing a lot. You can feel that there's nerves even for him. He's a little bit more on edge probably than you've ever seen him. And as soon as one of you or all of you are ready, he starts just thinking out loud, and he says, "Well, what do we know about this Rennick Keltesh? He mentioned that he is Sewell. I don't know how many of you know much about the Sewell Empire, but it could lead us to understanding a little bit about his psychology. They say that the Sewell, they were a civilization over 3,000 years ago. They were responsible for these weapons that we are seeking now, these elemental weapons. So it speaks to some of the arcane secrets he may know. They were powerful spellcasters, a magocracy almost. They were known to be slavers. They were known to look down on those that did not wield their power." And he's just like kind of spitballing some of these factoids, like trying to for himself maybe come up with if there was anything useful in any of this information for planning for your foe.
My knowledge is not on the Sewell Empire, but if this creature is that ancient, I would assume he's probably one of the more powerful foes that we would have confronted. He probably has forgotten more about magic than, no offense, Burn, than you know or anyone here would know.
Could be. He seemed to have a pretty good command of magic when he turns to Lix, when he put you under that gaze. That's pretty high level magic.
Go on.
I honestly think that the key to dealing with a mage or a lich, which is basically a mage, is to hit them hard and hit them fast. I'd be more concerned with his minions. Do we know anything about them?
Well, being a lich, one would think he maybe has some command over necromancy, having mastered one of its most powerful rituals. And he also wields this weapon, this Iron Fang. So he may also have command of earth elementals. Now, if he's got a couple of rows of skeletons, well, that's no matter for the likes of you, but earth elemental might be just the shield that he needs to keep you away from touching him.
Cool. I think maybe Lix had been preparing already, but she said that's why I'm planning on, well, getting a little backup. She's gonna have the brazier out, and she's like finishing up her ritual of summoning this this fire elemental.
And so you expend the resources you need, burning them in that brazier, and you summon forth fire elemental that springs to life. Burn.
I move away from it a little bit.
Burn is impressed, and he's like, "That is a very useful toy that you've got there."
Mm. Yeah. Only issue is I feel even just now I'm just barely holding on to controlling this thing.
Well, we might as well use it, put it up front, and do some of our fighting for us, for as long as we
Sure.
can.
Sure. I haven't had an opportunity to check it out. I hope you play nice with others. I'm just gonna talk to the fire elemental.
The fire elemental just kind of emotionless, just a manifestation of a flame moving about. Seems to hear you, and like maybe just like the slight hint of it, like cocking its head sideways, like whatever do you mean? Like doesn't. As an AI language model, I don't understand such.
Uh-huh.
So Burn kind of looks around at the rest of you. Anyone else have such things that we need to pull out of reserve to use here?
Not right now, no.
Got this right here. I pat the mace at my side.
Oh. I would have. I think I would also have resummoned my owl at this point as well. You would see her just perched on my shoulder.
Sounds good.
I also am curious. I know that the other weapons seem to have had some sort of mental hold or control over those who wielded them. But they were mortals. This creature is something different. I do not know if he has succumbed to the power of the weapon and is actually attempting to bring in the can't remember what the name of the creature is.
Ogremok.
The Prince of Earth, Ogremok. But it's possible we may not have to fight that creature, because I would think that a Suel Lich would not, I guess, want to relinquish control or be under the thumb of another creature.
Hard to say. I surely hope they call Ogremok the mountain who walks. And I have a feeling that moniker is probably more apt than metaphor. dealing with the Lich is worse enough without having to call in the Arco Elemental. I hope that your read on what his sentiment about that is correct. It's hard to say. I don't understand exactly with these weapons. Were they somehow corrupted by Thera's Dune at some point to direct these individuals to do what they are doing? As was the case with... And he just kind of looks down at Zilov. Oh. I suppose conjecture is not going to get us anywhere. Regardless, we must soldier forth.
I agree.
I agree as well.
And with that, unless there's anything else that anybody wants to discuss or bring up before descending down that floating disc.
Nope.
I will flip us onto another map, but also just a little bit. It takes you a little bit to get to this location. Like, you have to navigate through the Fane of the Eye a little bit before you arrive. And on your way there, you will see evidence of some conflict, I guess. You will have, on your way to the staircase that leads down to this location where you're about to pick up play, you come across a number of hobgoblins, ogres, and even some hill giants that have been slain and killed. And if anybody wants to do an Arcana check,
I would love to.
And I would like to see if these creatures are wearing any of the, badges of any of the, if these are Earth cultists, in the employ of the Earth cult, or...
yes, that you will be able to find. The hobgoblins, and they have tattoos and scars that are carved into them that bear the Earth cult symbol. And with a 22, you will identify that they were all killed by spell casting, and they all have signs of like necrotic damage where the flesh has just grayed and become, decayed.
It would seem that he is not a friend of the Earth cultists.
I'm not surprised. He never seemed to be using them for their purpose. He's always been self-centered himself ever since I met him.
It is good to have you back, Yang.
I was very deep in thought, contemplating the next possible choices we could make.
Yes.
Do you have any ideas there, kid?
Into what
Well,
regard?
Well, before we move forward, we were talking about maybe what we should do, course of action. You have anything before we get into the thick of it?
Well, for starters, I met with him not too long ago on top of a mountain at some sort of vacation home. I don't really recall. It's where we got Cherry her wonderful axe. However, he didn't seem too keen on the idea of the elementals coming in and destroying the world. It seems like he still has a scrap of wanting to live, even though he does not currently have it. But his obsession seems to be with this orb he keeps searching for. He searched many a place just trying to look for this. And if he's here with the pickaxe, I assume he believes that this is the next location of his search.
I'm gonna ask a DM question real quick because I'm sure this will come up. When we went into that spell, into that contract, it was to find the item he currently has, correct? Not this orb.
Correct.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure because that would really put a little damper on things of what I could
And
do.
it's day 29 and a half.
If it means anything, his only concern seems to be finding this object. The pick is only merely, as what I could gather, just a tool for him. He doesn't really value it, but he values its use.
And from what I remember, the item would give him some sort of control over dragons.
He tends to glean as much. For what a lich could do with it, I don't care. Our only concern now is getting the pick out of his hands and throwing it into a portal.
Are there a lot of dragons around here? Just in case he does find it while we're there? Other than
There's
the
a
red one?
few.
There's one.
Okay.
I think there was a second one. I think there's something about a turtle version of it. They're probably fine.
Did
I thought they killed the turtle.
Eh.
I mean, turtle
I know
dragon
we-
can't be that bad. They must be very slow.
did Hal Naxus know that the Lich was looking for a orb that could command or control dragons?
Yeah. I don't know how much I said, but retcon, he would have impressed upon that point that he cannot find that orb because he would rally the world's dragons around him. And whether any of this is true is like, who knows, but Halenaxis seems to be very very eager to have the Lich dealt with. And it would seem that that is his motive, as he believes, or at least told you that he thinks that that is what Keltesh is trying to do.
Okay.
And he just like took off after saying that, right? He was like, "This is your problem, not mine."
Yeah, he kind of, wasn't going to stay around to see how it shook out.
Like you said, if we're going to go and get this weapon from him, we got to find him first. We have any way of locating him?
So, probably not directly, but Halenax has told you to go to the Black Geode, which is where you're headed.
Follow the carnage, apparently.
Follow the bodies. So, as we move forward here, Burn will cast a light spell on his staff. Is there any other light that you all would like to be using?
Does the fire elemental give off light?
Oh, yes. Fire elemental wood. I have to get your owl out. Do that real quick.
Don't stand too close.
Of course, it's always been my gentleman.
Do you want to switch spots?
Yeah.
Bright light, 30 feet.
Thank you.
No worries. I don't mind the heat.
It moves up 10 feet.
Oh, sure, kind of like follow behind.
And then we need to get an owl. Oh, do I have an owl already in here, though? Maybe that you controlled.
I do see on the player characters there's an owl.
Oh, are you able to drag that in?
Unfortunately, I am not able to bring a token on.
All right. Are you able to move this guy?
I am able to move that, and the fire elemental I cannot, but I'm assuming you'll just take care of that.
Yeah, I'll take care of him.
All right, cool.
And how long you got that fire elemental?
It's a good question. I'll take a look.
Forever.
It's your new best friend.
An hour. Plenty of time.
All right. We'll say it takes you 10 minutes to get to this point here from up above.
We're not even gonna get to use it. All right. Well,
So, you navigate your way past all the carnage and down to this chamber here, which is very cavern-like for the first time in a while. Rough walls, vault to a ceiling hung with stalactites and clumps of luminous crystals that bathe the cavern in a soft violet light. You are coming in from the east, and you can see that through the opposite side of the chamber, there is a tunnel that exits out to the west. That tunnel is flanked by two 20-foot-tall stone statues of rough-hewn humanoids. Their faces grim and wearing masks that are almost like a visor helm kind of feel. And each one is standing in front of each of the statues. You can see two armed humanoid figures in plate mail with morning stars at their side, standing guard.
Did we ever get the Earth symbol? Like to flash the symbol like we had on the others?
I don't think so.
You're gonna make me do another Fire's Eternal shenanigans again. I'm gonna lose it.
Earth is the only way.
I can try and read their minds to find out what it is. We'd have to get a little closer, though.
All right.
Let's approach.
Thank you for the follow. Suitable substrate. Appreciate that. So, Brawler, you're moving ahead with the group, and you're going to do, is it a Detect Thoughts spell?
Detect thoughts, yeah.
Okay. The thoughts of this individual are vacant. It's like you're peering into the mind of a brain-dead person.
Wow.
Oh.
I guess I don't know that.
He's kind of brain dead. I think we're gonna have to kill him.
I will divine sense
Undead.
undead. They have been converted.
And like,
These
there's
creatures are
been
undead.
like no real reaction to you all approaching. They just are standing there, like standing guard.
Maybe they only attack you if you attack them.
Could be.
Or try and pass.
hey there, Lightbulb. What do you think? Lightbulb, what do you think? Maybe take a look.
It looks back at you, and then it points towards the tunnel.
What do y'all think? Are we ready?
I think we're
Yeah.
ready.
Do you want to get anyone want to get closer? Or are we good?
I'll get a bit closer.
I'm good back here, so that's why I ask.
So he
All right,
moves
I
to
think-
there.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I just want to make sure that everyone's set up before he continues past. We all ready? Okay. All right. Few steps forward there, please.
All right. So as he steps up, Burn would move up a little. You get to there. As he steps forward, or starts to glide forward, I guess, this trail of fire behind the form of the fire elemental passes by the statues, and both of those plate mail wearing creatures kind of spin on a dime, 90 degrees, turn, and raise their weapons. And we will roll initiative.
Very
Yep.
nice. Anyone within 10 feet of me gets to add 4 to their initiative.
Down.
All right, and we will start things off with Donovan.
All right. These are undead. Whoops. What do I got going on here?
Because we're paused.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Move up. Mace of Disruption.
That one hits.
Uh, 13 points. I will attempt to knock it prone, if possible, with my bonus action.
And a critical hit, or no, this is the knock it down. Okay.
This is to knock him down. Yeah.
Don't believe he can beat that. Yeah. So he is prone.
And then second attack coming down on him.
And that will hit. And with that,
14.
you bring the mace, as you knock it down, it rattles, and the armor that is wearing on its back, you just go in right to the skull, crush. He is out.
Nice. Yeah, one thing, Alex, with the Mace of Disruption is if a fiend or an undead is dropped to below 25 hit points on a shot, it has to make a saving throw or it's destroyed. So, just, I don't know if you, I forgot about that until just now.
Oh, yeah. I probably should have done that. From the first one. Let me do it. So the first one would destroy it on your first. They only have 22 hit points to start with. So did you have enough movement to move over to the other guy?
2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could actually. I moved 2, and then that would be 4.
Okay.
So
this
6.
will be, then you knock this guy prone, hit him for that damage, and then I'll have him do a wisdom save. And he would get destroyed as well. So those two are taken out. Burn, looking about, says, Well, that seems a meager defense.
I fear it'll only get worse.
He'll just take the dodge action. He's looking about, kind of readies himself. Thank you, JD Superhero, for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. This is our community campaign tonight. So this is a game that folks sign up to play in these games. So if you're interested in joining us for something like that, just jump in our Discord server. And we'll get you the details on how to sign up. All right, so that's Burn. Fire Elemental. I think it's just going to take the dodge action, waiting orders. Charnika, it is your turn.
Yeah, she's just gonna walk up a couple and like, nice one, Donovan. Is that all there was? And I guess she'll take the dodge action too, but it's kind of like, I guess I'm prepared, but there's nothing here.
Licks.
Lix will ready her crossbow if she sees anything.
All right.
For an attack. For the command elemental or summon elemental, do I talk to it on my turn to tell it what to do, or will it do it?
Yeah, if you've got a general thing, it's just there's nothing for it to do really, so I just added dodge.
Dodge, that's fine. I'll just say ready. Keep your eyes open, there, flame boy.
And then there is a loud boom as a earth elemental becomes visible and out of the floor. The Kool-Aid Man.
Get some.
So
I guess Burn was right.
Lex, you have a readied action?
I always felt so bad shooting the earth elementals. They just look so like, hi guys. All right, I guess I'm shooting. Oh man, let me see. Let's get this. There we go.
Oh, yep.
Nice.
Okay, there it is. All right, damage. No sneak attack though, unfortunately. Is it doing it? I'll just roll it here because it seems to be stuck.
And is this a magical weapon?
It's not currently.
So he'll take half of that, so 14 points.
Mm-hmm. I did crit those. Oh. Did it show the damage?
So,
Because it did. I didn't have a sneak attack on it, so it would have just been 10 plus an additional damage roll.
yeah, so it looks like it rolled 1d10 for the damage.
I'll do one more. Sorry about
and
that.
then it did 5d6 for the sneak attack.
Mm-hmm. I'll do one more d10.
Oh, I see. The sneak attack is not.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, that's why it doesn't.
Okay, so it's actually 13 points of damage, is what it.
Yep, a whopping 13 points.
Got it. Okay. All right, so you take a shot, hits the stony outer shell of this thing that comes barreling up, steps over here, and with its big rocky fist is just going to start swinging.
That'd be bad.
16.
16 misses.
Yeah, 15 will miss. So
Nice.
you managed to kind of duck and jive out of the way. Yang, it is your turn.
Phew.
Uh-huh.
Well, shit. I pull out my lasso of truth. I try to hog tie me an elemental. Dex save, DC 15. Oh, he made it. Well, shit. Fine. That's it.
Relnera.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tangle with this thing. I am going to move over here. Donovan, there's another one behind you. You want to take care of that one too?
There's one behind me.
Well, it's a little bigger than the one that you attacked. And I will cast, where the heck is it? Enlarge Reduce on Donovan. Make him a little bit bigger.
Nice.
Imagine how beautiful that mustache would have been at this large size.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be the envy.
Now
of
I
the
feel
entire-
bad.
All right, so Donovan has the power up mushroom grows one size larger. And anything else, Relnera?
I suppose as bonus action, I could turn into a bear. Yeah, I'll do a wild shape into a cave bear.
Sounds good. As all this chaos is happening, enlarged Donovan bear transformation. Kaboom! Another one enters the fray right here, crawling up out of the earth. Donk.
Oh,
This one's gonna try to attack Yang. 18,
It's the number.
9 points.
Ow.
Second one hits for 10 points. And then something comes shooting from the tunnel towards you, Cherry. This like necrotic beam shoots forth, and I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Okay.
You're dodging, right?
Bye bye. Oh, I am.
You-
Yeah. So
You also have a +3 or a +4 for being within 10 feet of me.
does dodging help saving throws, or is it just for directed attacks?
For Dex, it does. Also, you have danger sense, right?
Yes, I do. Sorry. I just rolled
It's +3, Cherry.
+3. Okay.
And with the
so
plus
16.
3, you will make the save. As it's like this green, sickly green ray kind of shoots forth, and you just narrowly. Maybe Donovan kind of like helps pull you aside as he's upsizing a bit, and then you see this orb of necrotic flesh, eye stalks emanating off of its body, just kind of floating down the tunnel, very slow like, but it comes into the light. And that will bring us to the top of the order, and it is Donovan's turn.
Okay. I do not see any of that happening down the hallway. So I will step to here. And I will swap out my mace with my longsword.
$18 will hit.
That's 15 points. I will attempt to knock this thing prone, if possible, with my bonus action.
You have advantage.
And don't you do a little more damage?
Oh, I have advantage on that?
Yeah. And you get a D4 for your more damage.
Oh, yes, thank you. All right.
All right.
Hold on 1 second here. I'll go back. All right, so it's an extra 2 points of damage on the 15 for being large. It looks like I don't need to roll advantage on the athletics.
Nope, you knock him prone.
Okay, and I will then attack him.
That hits.
And 14 points.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Burn, who... Thank you so much for the cheer. Thanks for the 500 bits there. One with the gun. Thanks, Bo. What will he do? I think he will back up a little bit here. Seeing that floating orb back there. ...120 feet. So he's going to throw some scorching rays towards that thing.
Well
and
done.
all 3 hit. For a total of 22 points of fire damage.
Very nice.
And he'll probably be he'll be like talking to the fire elemental even though it doesn't obey his commands, and he's like, that way, the eye, deal with the eye. He'll back up a little bit. 2 15 20 25 30. He'll get back there. Fire elemental will go forth to engage the undead beholder. Make 2 attacks. First one will miss. Second one will hit. So it takes 11 points of damage, and you watch as it grabs hold of the flesh, this necrotic hide of the floating orb, and it ignites into flames. And so it's like something out of Minecraft. And that will bring us to Cherry.
Okay, Cherry like looks at this now slightly melting necrotic flesh orb and is like, "Oh, that is gross. That's," and she glances back and forth between that and the stone boys. And she's like, I'm just gonna go over here first," and she's gonna head towards the earth elementals.
And the one
Uh,
on the top is prone, so any attacks on that one at advantage.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action rage and then take some cracks at the prone boy. You know what? I'm going to go reckless on this. Oh, wait, never mind. You said it was at advantage. My bad. Okay.
That one will miss.
Okay. I'll try again.
Nice.
And a crit.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Oh. 30.
23. I'm just trying to figure out what the rage bonus is. And then that's plus 3. So I think 26.
Actually, I think you get all of that because you have brutal critical now as a barbarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would it be 30?
Mm-hmm.
Plus were you raging?
I was, yeah. It's a plus 3 for my rage, though.
Would it be 33 damage? Let's say it's 33.
Yes.
That sounds good. It's a big hit. It's a major hit. And using the great axe, you actually cleave like one of the larger stones off of its chest that goes kind of rolling by and just splinters into pebbles. But it is still alive. As we turn to Lix.
Lix is going to yell out to the elemental, "You're doing good. Keep it up. Might just keep you around." Hopefully. She will bring out her Zilafang and go for the prone Earth Elemental here. Casting Booming Blade as she does it. There we go. So 2 hit with advantage against the prone one.
It's
All right. This plus, or this total. Is it not going to do it for me again? I'll just do it from here. And then I'll roll an additional d4 damage on top of it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. So it's, yeah, never mind. There was no crit. So 27 total.
and
Plus an
this
additional.
is a
Oh, I'm
magic
sorry.
weapon, yes?
It sure is.
27.
With an additional d8 thunder damage, I want to say. I don't know. I rolled all that, but 6
So
thunder
6.
damage. Yep.
And it seems to take extra damage from that.
Solid. If it moves in any direction, I'll be taking an additional 2d8 damage. Bonus action, she is disengaging.
The stab down with that dagger creates kind of fissures all throughout its body. It's starting to look frail and brittle after that. Nonetheless, it attempts to stand up feebly. Pieces and chunks of it are kind of falling off of it as it does so. But it stands, and it's going to...
It's standing up, it would take the damage, right? Is that
Sure.
considered movement? I'm not sure.
Sure, go for it. I'm not going to look it up.
On a hit. Okay. Here we go, 2d8. 9 additional.
And that is thunder.
Yes.
All right, it falls apart completely.
Whew.
Nice.
And that will bring us to Yang.
Well, for I'm one. Ow, that hurt a little bit. I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Have him grappled.
And I will then follow up with a sweep the leg, knock him prone. Oh! Rolled a 2.
We have a reroll.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
using
reroll.
it on this. No. We have more important things to worry about. And then with my, yep, he's not knocked prone, but I'll still punch him anyways.
That'll hit.
18 hit. For 11 points.
All right.
Before we get too far, Alex, I read the spell. It did say that only if he moves 5 feet, so I don't know whether or not you want to bring him back up or not.
We're
but-
past it. Yep.
Okay.
That's fine. Anything else, Yang?
Nope.
All right, Bralnera.
I guess the bear will come charging up behind him. Take a claw and a bite. Or a bite and a claw.
All right, 7 points of damage on the first one. Do you have something that makes your attacks magical?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're magical. Moon druid things.
And that one would miss.
I think that's it.
All right, Earth Elemental is up. It is going to attack Yang. $21 to hit. For 12 points and a miss. Beholder Zombie is on fire. So he takes 5 points of fire damage at the start of his turn. And his eye lights up in the midst of all the flame. Shoots out a ray at let's make it random. Shoots out a ray at Yang. Constitution saving throw.
What?
What is behind me?
Why is it always me?
Plus, plus 3 to it.
Plus 3. 11.
I want to reroll. I want to reroll.
You might want to reroll that.
I would reroll.
If I must, I guess.
Using the reroll.
Sure. Nope.
Oof.
What is it? What did you
Uh,
hit me with?
You are gonna take.
Dead.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
47 points of necrotic damage.
I'll ask you an important question. Is this instant death of 0?
Uh,
I got
not
my
the-
shit.
luckily not this one. It's not the disintegration ray. It's the enervation ray.
Excellent. I'm at 0.
So he drops. Start of the round.
He's no longer grappled.
Donovan.
Like that.
All right. Well, the fire elemental is in the way. I will take a step up and straddle Yang so he is protected if I can.
Sure. A 25 will hit.
That is 9. I will attempt to knock this guy prone as well.
You still have advantage.
Oh, I do have advantage. Thank you.
And your D4 for being big.
Is that on that? It doesn't matter at this point.
Your
Yeah,
damage.
you make it.
Your
My
damage.
damage, yep. Sorry, I keep forgetting that. So it was
Extra
12
3.
points altogether. Yeah. And then my attack on him with advantage. Does 15.
Alrighty.
And he be prone.
He's prone. Burn.
I will be right back, Alex.
Sure.
I've got my daughters inquiring about something.
Burn. What I think he'll shoot a firebolt at the beholder. .24 will hit. And should be 10 points of fire damage. So hitting the already smoldering beholder orb. Fire elemental will take its turn, try to further inflame it. A 19 will hit, dealing 8 points. Second attack will miss. All right, that will bring us to Cherry's turn.
Okay. I think she's probably just gonna wail on this stony guy that's just been knocked down. She just kind of tries to get on top as much as she can and bang, bang, bang. If we hit, we shall see.
Ooh, another crit.
2. Oh. Just gonna roll both.
And second attack will hit.
Sweet. All right.
Would be
37?
37.
37.
So,
And I think I buffed the wrong person. And your second damage?
second damage. Oop, is 8.
And
One little crit.
11.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Percy's taken over here.
Sorry.
It's all good. I appreciate it.
All right. Anything else, Cherry?
No, that'll be everything for me.
Sounds good. Lix, it is your turn.
Lex sees that everyone kind of is around there and under control. We're going to go ahead and try to shoot for this beholder.
Sure.
I'm going to attempt to try to hide. Will I need to like lose line of sight of that thing to hide?
Yes.
So big. I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay. Either way, we're going to try to shoot at it. There we go. Ah,
13.
13.
Miss.
All right. I'm going to bring the owl, send the owl up to just help out. We'll say Balnera. No. We'll help out Donovan with an attack if this thing stands up somehow.
All right. That will bring us to Yang. A success. And then Balnera.
All right, I will do a couple attacks.
21 will hit. 7 slashing. Was that
Oh,
at
and
advantage?
No, it wasn't. I'll do another one.
Okay. Cool. So
Yeah.
7 damage on the first one.
Uh, 16. I don't know why I rolled 3 times.
16 will hit.
So 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Looking rough, but he is still alive. And anything else, Balnera?
Nope.
He stands up and will attack Cherry. A 21 to hit. His damage is 20, and then halved would be 10. Second attack is a 24 to hit. 7 points, so halved would be 3 points. Beholder Zombie is on fire, takes a bit of damage here, is going to use his eye. One, two. On burn. Disintegration ray.
Oh no.
Bye, Burn.
No.
Thanks for the help.
Needs to make a DC 14 dex save. And he makes it.
Nice.
He's the
Oh my
wizard.
Oh god! You just see him
And
do like a limbo thing. And then his old frail body returns back to normal. Oh, I haven't used that one in a while. Okay. Back to the top. Donovan.
All right. Attack.
Do you have advantage? Do you already have advantage? I'm not sure, but do you have advantage?
Nope. Not
Okay.
yet.
Little help from the owl.
18.
18 hits. Do you want to hit the advantage just in case? You're getting help from his familiar, is what it was.
Oh, am I? Oh, okay.
Okay. So it's still a hit. 10 points.
10 points.
Still up.
Gonna try and knock him down again. Advantage on that. Ooh.
Stands tall.
He
Go for your
stands tall.
D4s for being
Oh,
big.
that is correct. I remember one thing and forget the other. So there's another 4 points. And then second attack. Miss.
Burn is up. He'll do another firebolt at the holder. $22 to hit. Man, he's landing his hits tonight. And there'll be a total of 12 points of damage. It is still up.
Goodness.
Fire Elemental takes 2 hits. First one misses. Second one hits. 12 points. It's still up. But it is full on fireball at this point. Its eye stalks are kind of melting and like falling off of its body. Cherry.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the thing again. It's standing this time, right?
It is standing, yes.
Okay, then we'll go reckless. Do.
It's and 6 points is exactly enough to take it down.
Really? All right. I don't know if I can use my other attack. Let me just double check if it needs to be close range for my second attack. I think it's just an attack, but I might be wrong.
If you had like a javelin or something and you wanted to throw it at the eye, I'd say you could.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have a hand axe.
You just have to get in range of that, which I think is 30 feet, but not 100%.
Yeah, 20 to 60. So
20.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 30, 40. Yeah, run over. And I will chuck the hand axe at Mr. Eyeball. And I'm trying to figure out, does Reckless apply to ranged attacks? I don't think so. So I'm just gonna roll once.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that'll be 6.
Be 9 points.
I think it's just 6 because it's not melee damage. Yeah.
Oh, is rage specifically melee? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 6 points. He is still up. That will bring us to Licks. Over there, you could do a stealth.
Yeah, we'll do stealth. Okay. There we go. I might call out, get out of its eye range. Don't look at it. Or don't let it look at you. You know what I meant.
Well, which one is it?
The second one.
All right, you're properly out of its awareness.
All right, let's go here. Here we go. At advantage. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
It doesn't roll damage there. Okay, I'll do it here. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
As you sink the crossbow bolt into the middle of its eye, it just drops, and its eye, like the pupil, just kind of rolls back, and it just is sitting there, a smoldering flame. The elemental just kind of kicks it aside and spreads out the embers of its smoldering body.
Good job. Oh. Yang.
Yep. 5 points from Leon. I more or less kneel down and touch Yang and give him 5 points just to get him up, and we can figure out what we need to do at this point.
Fuck, dude. Why me? It's always me in the first one.
Yes, everything seemed to target you.
You're doing good, kid.
Are you cursed? Did you piss off a witch or something?
Kind of.
That's why we bring you along. Just kidding. Yeah. Yeah.
Get that out of my face. And like he goes to his own pack, pulls out 5, and just
Chugs him. How long am I embiggened?
A minute.
Oh, okay.
How you doing there, Mr. Byrne?
It's been a bit since
Hmm.
battle with the
Hello?
water cultists was really the first time I used any offensive magic in some time.
Sometimes gold's
Exhilarating.
not enough. Yeah, sometimes gold's not enough down here. Could you imagine when you would send people only 10 gold to go into this danger here?
I don't know what
I
you
give
mean.
Byrne a couple. Byrne got hurt from that, right?
No, he didn't.
He did not.
Yeah,
No,
that save is either you make it or you don't. If you if you fail it, then you take a ton of damage. But
All right.
How you feeling there, kid? Good?
feel like I just drank like 300 gold's worth of potions.
You did.
Feel
Actually,
good?
no. It's only gonna
used
get
to it.
worse from here. I
Sure.
don't.
do you need to take a breather?
I'm fine, old man.
All right then.
Yeah, no, that's just the way he talks. You get used to it after he dies a few times. He gets more snippety.
Well, let's press on.
All right, dear. Go ahead, dear friend. Forward.
All right, I'll just have you all kind of follow the fire elemental. How's that
Mhm.
sound?
Sounds
Wonderful.
Where'd he go?
good. He's
So-
too fast.
He disappeared.
Yeah.
The
I
left
lost
and to the north will take you into this next chamber.
Oh.
And here you see the walls are thick with more of those glowing crystals. And in the middle of the room, you can see that there's the body of a cultist that is laying dead. Check him over. You'll see the same evidence of necrotic damage on him. Human, this one.
Maybe, what do you... Seems kind of grim, but, would it be wise just to maybe do a quick little cremation? You know, maybe just have him go over them real quick just so we don't get these bodies back. Especially if we're dealing with a lich.
Sure.
Wouldn't hurt, I don't think.
Maybe just have the fire elemental walk over it real quick.
Sure. Runs over it. The body
Not sure
starts to...
how I ended up in the wall. Sorry.
in the wall. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Thank you.
go. From this chamber, there is a passageway that leads out to the east here, and then one tunnel to the north.
Hmm. Is there any way to tell which one has more foot traffic or anything?
Yeah, someone wants to attempt a survival check.
It's not my jam, but
If you want, I can also scout ahead too.
I mean, we could use my associate here real quick. Also,
Which associate?
the smaller, cuter one. No offense.
Someone, if no survival, if someone wanted to do an investigation check, look around for certain clues they could.
I'll do an investigation. $22.
So in terms of foot traffic, more foot traffic that leads to the north. There are signs of some kind of a almost like things get drug along the ground over here. So you could see some evidence of maybe some like blood smears or things like that.
The live ones went this way. The dead ones were drugged that way.
go to the east then.
Sure.
Do we want live or dead? Because, like, dead could maybe mean sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm guessing we follow the trail of the dead.
Could I? I would ask if everyone would want me to send the owl out just quickly, just around the corner, see what we have. If everyone's okay with that.
Sure.
All right. I'll lean over. You're still a bear, Bonera.
Uh-huh.
All right. You'll feel her kind of lean up and kind of lean up on you as she'll send the owl out.
Down this tunnel here.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think we'll try to get it if we can. Can we have it kind of do it stealthily?
Can attempt to.
be-
Sure.
All right. Sure. Let me get the owl out real quick. Let's see stealth.
So the owl flies down this chamber. I don't know that you actually have vision on that token, but
No, I don't.
It flies for maybe we'll say like 60 to 90 feet. It's just like a 5 foot wide tunnel. It'd be single file to go down there. Ceiling maybe 8 feet tall. So taller people. Okay. I don't know if we got any taller creatures. Not really in this group, but pretty tight. As it's flying down the tunnel, it gets to about 80 feet, 90 feet in. There's a tentacle that comes around the corner and grabs the familiar and takes it away, and your connection is set.
Oh. Tentacle. What?
Did it come back?
And all of you are hearing like a noise coming from the tunnel right now.
It's coming. That way. I'm going to ask the fire elemental to stand in the front.
Okay, so group wants to make a stand here.
Maybe not. I don't know. But it sounds like something's coming this way. It's a tentacle. But I'm just asking the fire elemental to stand that direction either way.
So
we stay in a...
Yeah, so I think your choice is either you stand your ground here and try to prepare for a combat, or you move to a different area. Like, you've got enough time to do that if you want.
You know, left sounds like a wonderful idea. Why don't we just go that way in the first place? And then he starts going left.
No.
All right, taking the alternative route. And maybe like
I will go quietly.
As you're like exiting the chamber, the tentacle like comes out of the tunnel and grabs that body and like pulls it into the tunnel with it. The charred
How
body.
big is
Well
the
done.
tentacle?
It's like probably good like 2 feet in width. Like it's a
Earth.
hefty tentacle.
Man. Alright.
No.
I will bring up the rear, follow everybody in, keeping my eye behind us. Burn, go.
Come on, Deborah. Dang it.
So you all file into this next room, keeping an eye on your 6 as you come into a very strange room that has a churning. It almost looks like a river of really thick mud, like thick as molasses. It's like moving and churning about, almost like the consistency of like magma or lava, but it's just dirt and mud churning about. This stream of mud pours in through the ceiling over here and seems to flow up to the northeast area of the chamber. And there's like a little tunnel, maybe 4 feet wide or so, where all of that is flowing out of the chamber. So dropping in from the west, flowing up to the northeast. On the other side of this mud flow, you can see that there is a like a ramp that leads up to a ledge, and then it looks like there's a tunnel up there that leads north, further north. Still tons of glittering veins of those crystals giving off the violet light.
Sure. What do you think, Gall? Think we're crossing this thing? We're not gonna.
Yes, jump across.
Maybe we'll send. Go ahead. Head across first. Maybe just make sure there's nothing down there.
I'm gonna run and jump across to here.
Okay. And let's see, at this point you're probably not so big anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
But you leap and jump across, no problem.
Can I check to see if it's hot?
How are you doing that?
I'm just getting close to it.
It doesn't seem to rate, like just from like standing over it, it doesn't seem to radiate any heat.
All right. I will use my ring of water walking to just walk across.
Okay. Give me a strength athletic or a strength saving throw. You begin to start to walk across in the mud, like the river of slime in Ghostbusters 2, like kind of starts to wrap up your leg and try to pull and drag you down. You manage to resist that and yank against it and get across the way without being pulled into it.
That doesn't look fun. I'm gonna jump
No.
across.
Behaves like an ooze.
Burn jumps across, no problem.
I'll jump across as well.
Earth Elemental just kind of like follows up the side of the wall over here and gets across that way.
I'd be under the impression where we're trying to lead to is probably where that flow's coming from.
I agree.
Ah.
So from up here, there's a tunnel that leads up to the north. And there's also it's weird the way that the map is here, but there is also a passageway to the southwest. There's sort of a very bright purple glow coming from that passageway to the southwest. Foot traffic probably looks like it more or less goes to the north here. More so.
Well, seems like seems like they had a reason to be going up, these cultists, but it seems like not a lot of people went down here. What do y'all think?
I think maybe we just follow the foot traffic.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
All right. Go ahead and continue to follow the fire elemental if you're heading north. I'm going to put him sort of maybe off to the side of, well, I'll put him like right here. So he brings you to this next area, which is a very long, smooth. I know it doesn't look like it's a stone bridge on the map, but it is a stone bridge that extends from the southern end of this tunnel to the northern end. Bridge is 5 feet wide, has no railings, and it spans the cavern that echoes with a strange clacking noise that kind of is like echoing through this very large area down below. It's kind of boulders and stones situated around.
How deep is that? Cavern?
It looks like it is 40 feet above.
You want me to go?
Yeah, whoever is the quickest.
I think Yang might be the quickest. Alex, would it be just as we're moving, would I be able to have Alex just go in stealth mode anyway while she's moving?
Sure, you're gonna be kind of lingering behind the group.
Slightly, but yeah, just go in stealth mode.
Nice.
Oh man, jeez.
Where's Lex?
You just hear shh.
Yeah.
Basically, to maintain that, you're gonna want to stay out of the bright light. So 30 feet behind the fire
Okay.
elemental at minimum, and 30 feet behind burn at minimum.
Okay.
All right, Yang.
He'll start to get quiet and then start scuttling his way across.
Okay. As you start to make your way across, there's a boulder that drops on the northern side of the bridge. Although it has a little bit of a personification of like a face, and it like tucks itself in and just like starts rolling down the bridge towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Once again, why me?
Okay, there.
And so you manage to leap, kind of dive over it, and it misses you completely, and then it just like veers off of the bridge, and then like kind of rolls away out of view.
He turns around to the group and just like, and then keeps going.
All right, you managed to make it to the end of the bridge.
Reminiscent of Donkey Kong a little bit.
Do I hear or see anything coming up to this end of the hall?
Yeah, make me a perception check. You can kind of see like on both sides of the bridge. We'll say you see two of them right now, but there are these large creatures of the like easily standing like 10 feet tall, beaks, and these like kind of gnarly looking like hooks for arms, and they're just kind of like raking against the stone, like scraping at it. I don't know, borderline like owlbear look, but more horrific and more like a Frankenstein monster.
I've only heard of these things in storybooks. What the hell?
But based on how much noise you hear down here, there's got to be like at least a dozen of them down there.
Down below?
Down below. Yep. Because you hear this noise, like just scraping and then like kind of like squawking once in a while, and just all sorts of just horrific noises.
He
All right.
looks back towards Donovan on the other side of the bridge, like a silhouette of bright light that's just facing him. And he just looks at him, kind of like does like a squat and just like, I guess he waits.
All right.
Who's next? I whisper, who's next?
I can go across.
All right. Cherry's up next.
Move up. Movement's 40.
So as you like get halfway across, like another one drops down and like tries to shove you off the bridge. So give me a strength athletics check. Make it a contest.
Okay. Check. Ooh.
Oh, matches. So I will say no change in the situation. He like knocks you and like you kind of wobble a bit, but then you like grab hold of his body and like kind of bring yourself back up onto the ledge. And then of course this thing drops down and kind of like rolls out of view.
That was weird. I'll keep going.
Oh, hey,
And
Cherry,
you make it
you
across.
made it.
Hey.
You don't think this is gonna happen to everyone who crosses this bridge now, do you?
I absolutely think it's going to happen to everyone who crosses the bridge.
Burn.
Yeah, he just looks and just shakes his head.
No.
He walks a little bit, then teleports.
Mark.
Not for me.
All right.
Well, Donovan, it's either gonna be you or the bear.
You want to go over together around there?
Sure, I'll drop my form. Lead the way. Oh, here, I'll lead the way.
So the two of you start to move across the way there.
I'm gonna get halfway across it, and then I'm gonna Misty Step to behind Cherry.
Okay, you Misty Step. The other one drops in from behind and is going to start rolling this way towards Donovan. Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Good thing you're a shield master.
Yes, I was gonna say I have. What is that? That's an extra Your plus on there, not advantage, right?
You make it. So you manage to, like, I don't know, bring your shield out and kind of knock it off of the bridge, and it drops down and kind of rolls away.
I swear, if we all make it and it's Slick's the one that falls off, I'm gonna be very confused.
Fire elemental seems to get across and nothing happens.
Make way.
And then I think we just got Licks left.
Lix with her stealth gonna move forward. She'll wait for
The light.
there to be a bit of light away from.
Sure. Yep. They would.
I'll just blink across.
And you get across. So nicely done. You managed to. Nobody fell into the pit of horrors.
Yes, thank God. That would have been terrible.
Whoa. She says to Yang, and she moves past him.
And here there is a passageway that continues to the north and one that goes off to the west. The foot traffic is probably the same. Like, you could see evidence of people having come and gone from both directions.
Hey, Alex, my from my point of view, I'm able to see because I have that dark vision. These figures over here, my character, would they be able to see that? As she's moving?
Yes, bodies.
Okay.
And GDAB, thank you for the follow. We really appreciate that. If you haven't already, you can join us in Discord. The link is in the chat there. Appreciate that. Yeah, so definitely like more dead Earth cultists.
Okay. I'll just quietly kind of say that to the rest of the group as we pass.
You think maybe that's the way we should go then?
Yeah.
I think so.
I thought he was working with the cultists.
He never was. He's working for his own interests.
So he's just going around killing them all?
Well, he's looking for that orb, and he might have reason to believe it's here now. Why else would he even be here?
Necromancers need a lot of dead bodies.
Well, and he's likely making this place his own, so to speak. Turning these cultists into undead. So
Blitz, or not Blitz, Licks, maybe have your earth elementals burn those bodies?
Sure. We'll get Flameo. Go get him, Tiger.
Are you all coming into this chamber as well?
Yeah, I
will.
think we'll head that way.
Okay. So, Fire Elemental will start going about burning these bodies. Meanwhile, the rest of you take stock of the chamber, and you can see that the walls here are broken at regular intervals by small alcoves, each of which holds a shard of glowing violet crystal. There are several barrels and crates that you will find that stand on the north end of the cavern. Upon taking a look at what they are, it's all foodstuffs, water, wine, things that the cultists use for subsistence. So all of that is up here in the northern end of the chamber.
If I were Zrenik, where would I be? I would not be here.
No.
Some of these bodies are slumped over almost like they were in prayer or something before they died. Some of them were kind of like bent on knee and kind of slumped over like that. So best you can tell, this might have been some kind of like a meditation chamber or prayer room for the Earth cultists. But they were caught off guard and apparently slain.
I say
Well.
we continue north here.
I'll go ahead for a second if everyone's okay. I'll see what's going up ahead before we all go. We good
Sure.
with that?
Sure. Yep.
Just be careful.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. Thanks, Cherry. I'll try to stealth it.
Okay.
19.
And then you're gonna take this this passage here. So
Yes.
That'll lead you into this next area where you can see that boulders have kind of been built up and kind of created these pens. Looks like 6 in total. The 3 on the south side are empty. And then to the north, you can see that there are 3 boulettes. Smaller than you've seen before, so that your best guess is they're maybe younger, or they're like, not fully grown boulettes quite yet. They are still alive, but they are penned in. And they've got kind of like a harness on them that holds them to the wall. It's like a chain kind of harness, prevents them from escaping and burrowing down.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But they all look relatively subdued. They're alive. You see them moving and breathing, but well, I guess they don't see you, so there's no reason for them to be getting all jumpy, but yeah, they're pretty docile in their cage.
Okay.
And then there is a tunnel that leads up to the northwest, one to the northeast, one that seems to lead directly east, and the one that leads south that you think is probably connects up with what you saw earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She'll go back and relay the situation, describing the boulettes and describing their behavior. Let everyone know.
Likely mounts in training, young mounts.
I think I heard a strange doctor tell a tale of. I think you were there, Donovan. About some. No, I don't remember what he said. I think Humble was there. That they rode him or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Has anyone dealt with these boulettes?
Yes.
Okay.
When Lareth was slain, there was a group of cultists that we ran into, and there were 2 riders on boulette mounts.
Well, the good thing is that they're pinned in. So as long as we don't cause too much problem, hopefully they don't get too aggravated, huh?
Sure. I would agree.
So we want to try and sneak past them?
I think if we just move past them, they'll be fine. I don't think they'll try and break out or anything. I don't know what they eat, but if they're somewhat docile still, it would seem that they haven't been in there long without being fed. So.
Well,
With whatever options taken.
the other thing to think about is they're living creatures, and if we leave them down here tied up, they're not going to have anything to eat.
That's true. I would say maybe on our way back, when we have more time, maybe then you have an opportunity to help them out, huh?
Well,
Let him go.
I bet Spugnor would like to take a look at these things. Give him another
Oh.
chance to get his head bitten off.
That is probably very true.
Well, it's a happy thought to think we will be able to deal with such trivial matters in the future. Perhaps we should.
If we survive down here.
Sure. So far, so good, huh? We're doing okay. Let's keep on going.
Yeah.
Happy thoughts, people.
That's right. There you go. You don't go first. Come back.
Oh,
you're
no,
not first.
no.
Wee! Leroy!
Naruto running into the.
Did Rufus
No,
ever tell you
please.
that one?
Everybody
I went running into the dragon's chamber. He was so mad. I yelled, "Bird!" So, given the time, this maybe is a good place to take a little bit of a break. If we want to bio break, refill beverages and such. Thanks everyone who's hanging out with us, watching the game here tonight. If you've been saving up your EXP, pretty quick. You're gonna want to spend it all probably if you want to help them. So, we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are playing Princes of the Apocalypse. We're exploring the Black Geode, and the group has just gotten to, they've been kind of following the trail of bodies, more or less, presumably created by the Lich Rennick Keltesh, who has possession of the elemental weapon Iron Fang. And they have good reason to believe he has come down to this location. And so their whole mission has been to destroy these things and close the elemental portals that could summon forth an Arco-Elemental. They have now arrived here at this bullet kennel, I guess, where there are still a couple of maybe adolescent bullets that are penned up, caged up, and they are not really a threat to the group, but no sign of Rennick here. So the group, maybe a little bit of conversation to try to decide where you will go next. There are essentially three ways forward. One would be this passageway up to the northwest, one to the northeast, and then there's a passageway that leads directly to the east here that kind of ramps downward. Just a slight decline.
What
I
does
wish I
anyone
knew
think?
what Lich steps look like, because then I could track him.
I don't know. Every time I seem to have found him, he's always been stationary and not moving.
Yeah. He moved, but he kind of teleported away. Do we have
Yep.
anything to deal with that?
I do not.
Byrne would say, I have a limited ability to counteract his magics, but I'm not sure how powerful his magics are. My skills are probably feeble in comparison to one who is 3,000 years old.
Yeah. I mean, I would
Yeah.
think if he wished to escape us, he could.
I'm starting to see why Dane died with you guys, because there doesn't seem to be a lot of planning. It's just moving ahead.
Who's Dane?
He's an old friend.
A dead one?
Yeah, very dead.
He died.
But he died heroically, I'll have you know.
That he did.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I light a candle for him every year.
That's right. How did he?
Oh.
How did he die? I know that. I went with Ziloff. Was it Ziloff?
I think Cherry was there, wasn't she?
Yeah, he died saving me from I think it was an elemental. It was some sort of stone thing.
Oh.
I didn't actually see it. I was knocked unconscious, and by the time I woke up, it was over.
Let's
Well,
try
there's
not
no
to
use dwelling on the past at this current point in time.
try not to think about it, huh? As he looks
Yeah.
around all this stuff.
So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know. I'm just roll d4 and you'll point. That's where he's gonna walk.
I say to the northwest.
All
Yeah.
right, he said it, not me.
This way?
Sure.
All right.
One thing in preparation. Let's see who are kind of the three main people doing melee combat in all likelihood.
Cherry, you, and our
Yang.
monk friend there, yeah.
I pull out a tiny strip of white cloth and I cast aid, and the three of us current hit point maximum increases by 5.
Good.
Awesome. So you start to make your way to the north, heading then the tunnel bends to the east, and then there is a chamber here where there is a passageway that leads north and a passageway that continues east.
I feel like we should be a little more stealthy. If we could sneak up on him, that'd probably be a good thing, right?
The only issue is, would it be all of us?
Right.
As long as you stay within 30 feet of me, yes.
I am
Well, if you want-
noisy as hell.
I'll move up. If you want me to take a look up north, I'll do it now. Try to be quiet.
All right.
All right.
So, Lix, you're going to scout ahead.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh,
All right, so I want to hammer down some ground rules here because you're walking around with like a fire elemental, right? It's burning like pretty bright. Pass Without Trace. Like the magic can dampen that a bit, but like if your expectation is that this spell is going to allow you to like roll up on them, like that probably
I'm
won't
assuming that he'd be able to see the elemental, and like as long as we're not standing in his light, it would keep us a little quieter. Or is that too much to ask?
I'm just setting the expectation that it's not going to probably play out that way. Like, it's not a mass invisibility or anything like that. So, if you're still plainly obvious, he's going to be able to see you.
All right.
all right. I'm just gonna do my stealth roll.
Yes. Okay, so I'm trying to understand like exactly what's happening. Is it's just Lix that's moving ahead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now I'm afraid that I don't want to. But yes.
Good.
So
Wait, I've changed my mind. Changed my mind. No.
Okay, so 16.
Great. That's awesome. There we go.
And you move ahead. And you pull out into a cavern with a vaulted ceiling. There are 6 natural stone columns in here. Crystal growths protruding from the ceiling cast a lurid purple glow over everything, just as you've seen in previous chambers. And issuing from a tunnel that descends toward the east is the loud, constant sound of stone grinding against stone. What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is. Give me a second. 19.
So even though it's kind of this loud, grinding sound that sort of is overpowering in this area, you think you hear like a whisper somewhere within the room. Sort of this like kind of madness, just talking to oneself, and the voice is saying, yes, the Lich, he has a thing, the shiny thing, doesn't he? The earthy thing, yes, used to be Laris, now it's his. Won't summon Ogremok? Maybe he will, don't know. It's destructive, yes. A bit like the old days. The Sul and the Baklunish. Big booms, big fires. No good. No good. No good at all.
Okay. I think that's as far as I need to go before I'm gonna head back. I can't pinpoint where it's coming from.
Maybe like behind like one of the northern pillars.
Here or
Yeah, it's like either this one or this one. You're not exactly sure.
okay. Sounds good. I wouldn't recognize the voice though.
No.
All right. I go back and relay to the best of my ability what is going on up there. This sounds like someone is hidden up there, talking about the Lich.
Perhaps an ally?
I don't know. Seems pretty excited about it, though. Sounded a bit crazy. Not sure. They are standing in the dock in this cave, so I wouldn't necessarily call them an ally.
Maybe send him. I'll point at the fire elemental. See what he does with it.
I'm sure we know what it'll do with it. But does everyone else say we should do that?
Did
Could
it
be
sound
one
like
who had.
you go first?
I was just going to say it could be somebody who knows where the Lich is, knows of the Lich.
Possible. Sure. They're talking a bit about it. Seems like they know quite a bit about that their weapon that we're looking for. Well, what do we say? Going in quiet? Or
I can be quiet.
I mean, do we want to talk to them, or do we just want to take them out before they can warn people?
I think everyone here is to be warned is dead.
Yeah, it says
is-
something it says something for whomever this is that they have evaded the Lich up to this point.
Well, they could be working with the Lich.
Maybe it doesn't seem like the Lich is making a whole lot of friends down here, though.
Yeah, a little antisocial. That's fair.
Oh, I say we move in.
Sure.
You didn't see anybody else. You just heard a voice.
I heard one voice. That's it.
Let's move forward and be on our guard.
All right, so the group moves forward into this room.
Can drink some potions as I walk.
Sure, you can drink and walk at the same time.
Sweet.
So you make your way into the room, and like I guess Lix, you're the one that had observed this or heard this the original time. You notice it stops as you all get into the room.
Mm-hmm.
And from around that pillar, you just see this like creature kind of stick its head out. This big eyeball dominates the entirety of its head. Some of you saw a creature like this down in the vein of the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And as it peeks around the corner there, takes stock of you all, says, adventurers, yes. Brave ones, foolish ones. They want the shiny thing, too. But he won't give it to them. No. Not without a fight. Not to Tharizdun, not to anyone.
Where is the Lich? You seem to know.
The creature just kind of scampers out, and he like points to this tunnel here. That way, and then the show begins.
Do you know who all is with him?
He is with himself and those he controls, those of the earth. Loves the undead, but now controls the keys to elementals too. Yes. Likes the rocks, he does. Rocks and bones.
Who are you? Whom do you serve?
Me? I serve the truth. Yes. All the secrets, all the history, it is mine. Perhaps you will make it today become a story in my head.
I hope to.
But choices, you have choices. Difficult choices. You value your life, but he can take it from you.
He can try.
Most things can take that from us.
To fight or to learn. To take or to understand.
What do you know? Like, can you tell us anything?
What does it wish to know?
Has he found the artifact that he's looking for?
Not yet. Distracted. Has a new toy.
Oh.
Do
you know where the artifact he's looking for is?
No. Nobody knows.
How did you come to be here? You don't serve Earth?
I answered the call. of Tharizdun.
Why did you do that?
He has seen it all. He is eternal. Many secrets he could share with me. And he has. But my secrets I share with you.
What are your secrets?
I think he will not summon Ogremock. He remembers. He remembers the end of the Sul and Backloonish. He wants to rule, not destroy.
Are there any of the Earth culprits still live?
Not many. Those that do wish they were dead. He has collected them. More useful this way. More compliant this way. He does not need Tharizdun's servants. He's rejected us.
He's wise in that respect.
Ha! Ha! Easy to say now. But Tharizdun would have him punished for not bending the knee. You may go forward.
Will you help us?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Why not?
Why
You
would
sit
I
there
not
and-
help you? My strengths are not in fighting. I am not a fighter. I keep secrets. I share secrets.
Wait, how do you keep secrets and share secrets? If you keep them, then you would share them.
Good luck to you. He
Non-
scampers away.
Train.
Sounded like he didn't have any more true questions for him.
And he
Well.
said to take the northern passage.
Yep, he
He
would have
said
pointed to
that.
that tunnel.
Everyone have your potions and appropriate abilities on standby. This will probably be rough.
Yep.
All right. This is your time to start doing your preps, and then I'm gonna need a marching order from you.
Third.
I suppose I will be first.
I'll go second once I find the tunnel.
Where would you like the fire elemental in relation to all this?
Probably up front, or
In front of Donovan?
is that what we're thinking?
Sure.
Yeah, you should probably go first.
Um, As soon as seems like we're coming to an opening, Lux will be casting mirror image on herself.
I will have the potion of speed ready.
I'm
Good
gonna
vulnerability at the ready.
I'm gonna cast an ice shield on myself.
Hmm.
All right. Anything else? All right. Hearing none.
Nope.
All right. So, you start to progress through that passageway to the east, and it brings you to an enormous cavern, colossal in size. And it is an alien landscape with soaring stone buttresses, weirdly twisting columns, and crystal growths that protrude from the ceiling. Gargantuan shards of glowing crystal jut from overhead. I would say the ceiling here is probably easily 50 feet overhead. And there is a long path of steps cut into the uneven floor that winds its way from the tunnel where you are emerging from all the way to mighty stone pillars at the cavern's core. There, the steps climb to a base of a stone monolith that is constantly changing its shape, filling the great cavern with a thunderous grinding noise, the noise that Lix had heard earlier. And in front of it, you can see the tattered robes of Rennick, standing tall and austere near the monolith, and he's got that war pick, Iron Fang, in his hands, and it is flickering with an eerie energy. Bathed in the cool luminescence of the cavern's pulsating crystals, you see that skeletal form wrapped in ancient, time-weathered robes, and there is a cold, arcane aura that kind of swirls about him. He holds Iron Fang and he looks at it with a longing, resolve, and maybe a bit of disdain for it. And as you start to emerge in, he says, "Ah! Friends, you've made your grand dramatic entrance. Welcome. Rest assured, I have no intentions of using this weapon to unleash Ogremock. The catastrophes of the past have taught us the price of such recklessness. The twin cataclysms shall not be repeated. Nonetheless, I sense that you've come to strip me of my heritage, my birthright. This is a marvel of the Sul Empire, the legacy of my people, and all of our arcane achievements. It will stay in my possession. You gave it unto me to cement our arrangement. And I will keep it safe."
For how much longer until the world comes crashing down because you still possess it?
It will not. I am not a fanatic. I do not follow Thera's Dune.
But as long as you still have it, he still can break free.
Impossible. His followers are dead. None would dare to oppose me. None would be so foolish as to try.
So long as you possess that weapon, the gate will remain open. Fortunately, that is and will come to pass if it is not destroyed.
He tightens his grip on the weapon. The glow of the cavern's crystals seem to flicker in response. So be it. We have intractable positions. The echoes of the Sul Empire reverberate through me. A history lesson, perhaps, will end this conflict between us. We will roll initiative. To get everybody situated here.
Everybody has +4 to their initiative.
Oops. Try this again. Okay, I think I got everyone on there.
I'm also stuck in the wall again.
Oh.
Thanks for the +4, that helps.
Son of a.
All right, we start things off with Yang. And so, as he tightened his grip on the Iron Fang, you could see these two earth elementals covered in this like stony plate, wielding these mauls made of rock and earth emerge up out of the ground.
I wish things could have gone different.
Hey,
You will
Alex. I'm sorry. I apologize. Did you add the extra 4 to the initiative for us?
I guess who needs it?
I believe Donovan said everyone.
I already added my +4 when I rolled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah,
did not
when you
find
roll
that.
it, you can add +4.
So Lix needs a +4. Who else needs?
I didn't add mine either. Sorry.
Anyone else?
Maybe the fire
good.
elemental. I don't know if it.
Yeah, he probably would have. He would be an ally. It's everybody within. I guess it is only 10 feet.
Oh.
So it looks like maybe Burn and Lix do not, but everybody else would.
Okay, Lix would not have it.
Right. Nor would Burn,
Okay.
but everybody else would, looks like.
Everything looked good. All right. Go for it, Yang.
I will drink my potion of invulnerability, and with my bonus action, I will activate the Eldritch Claws, and I will move to right there if I can move myself. Can't. Like right there. That's everything.
All right, Cherry.
Okay. I think I'm just going to use my action to dash. I believe it. Let me see. I believe I can get up to 1 square away from that guy. Boop. I'm just gonna double check my feature, and if I can rage, I will. But someone else can start if you want.
All right,
action.
Donovan.
Okay, I will. I drink the potion of speed. I assume that that's my action, so then I just have movement and then that extra action, right? That's how that works.
Yes.
And my speed is doubled. So pretty much, what is that? It'd be 60 for my movement, and then 60 for the dash move as the extra move, right? Oops. I'm not certain I'm going to do this right. And I didn't. What the hell's going on? For goodness sakes. All right. On. How in the hell do you measure? There we go. I think I got it. All right. So I can move 120. I can't undo that. How do I undo that? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
Top
good.
left, you see the little brackets. The little brackets.
Okay, there we go. This was 110 or 115.
Sounds good. You get right up into his face.
And the Mace of Disruption is out.
Sounds good. That'll bring us to Earth. Mermaiden right here is going to step up to Cherry. Take a swing with its maul. 26 to hit. Deals 10 points of damage.
Okay. Can I use my reaction for, I believe it's called Hellish Rebuke? Because I don't think I could have raged at the end of the last turn.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh. Do I still get a bonus action in there, Alex?
Yes.
So that's a 14 dexterity save he needs to make.
And he makes. So half.
Okay. Yeah.
I
All
would,
right.
just as a bonus action, I guess I spaced off that I had a bonus action. I would cast Shield of Faith on my way up.
Okay, no problem. Let's see. Cherry, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. You make it. His maul kind of lit up a bit with a bit of thunderous kind of wonk 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 kind of feel as he smacked into you. Luckily you managed to stay on your feet and it did not knock you prone. You will take a little bit of extra damage here. An extra 13 points of thunder.
Okay.
And then he makes a second attack, which 13 will miss. Ralnera.
Yeah. I am going to cast Alternative Burn and Licks and say to them, take Dane's blessing. You may need it here. And I will bless those two and myself.
Sounds good.
And then I'll move up 30 feet. Trying to hide behind this pillar here ish. But since I don't have an action, I can't do anything about that.
All right. Rennick.
Wow, big guns already.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
It's going to cast Power Word Kill on Cherry.
Okay.
Do you have how many hit points do you have?
68.
You die instantly.
Okay.
Oh my god. No.
And it's looking at Donovan and he says, "You should have taken my bargain." And then it's Lix's turn.
Oh boy. Lex is going to dash up to here. And with her action, she is going to hide. That's what she could do to get here. Just gotta get a little bit closer. That unfortunately, I'm gonna just gesture to the. I'm gonna gesture to the fire elemental to get its flaming ass up there. That'll be it.
Shit.
Rennick talks directly to you, Lix. He says, "We're gonna play peekaboo."
I'm just leaning up against the pillar, just being quiet.
That'll bring us. Oh, he's gonna use a legendary action. You know what? It's gonna be easier for me to do. I just need the books.
And that power word kill, that doesn't drop you to 0 hit points. You're dead.
You're dead.
Right.
Correct.
Oh.
He's going to try to cast, or he's going to try to use his paralyzing touch on Donovan. So he reaches out and grabs you as he taunts. Maybe. A 28.
That just barely hits.
8 points of cold damage, and then a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
How many rerolls do we have? None?
Zero.
We don't have any.
The chat has forsaken us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so close.
So paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh,
You can
my goodness.
repeat the saving throw at the end of your turns. It is.
You know what?
Yep.
Thank you very much. I have a ring of free action.
So you are immune.
I am immune.
Oh.
All right.
When did you get that?
A long time ago. 10 years ago.
long time ago. Burn
That's right.
is going to stroll up. He's like, "What's happening?" Holy hell. What is
God, I
counter
remember.
spell range is 60 feet, isn't it? So he's got to
Uh-huh.
get close. So
I think so.
While you're doing that, looks like we have 3 rerolls now. Thank you, Bo.
Thank you, Bo.
he'll dash to get over here. And yes, thank you, Bo. Appreciate that. So 3 rerolls in the pocket for the group. Yeah, Burns is gonna dash for it. He's gonna try to get within range of the Lich. Fire Elemental's turn. Do that. There. The other Myrmidon will move up behind Donovan. And he will try to grapple. Ooh, not a very good one, though.
I think that's just a standard athletics, right?
Yep. And with his other attack, he'll try it a second time. Okay. So he grapples you. And he pulls.
Does Ring of Free Action do anything with that?
Does it say immune to grapple?
It says I cannot be paralyzed or restrained.
I think you can
I think
still
those
be
are two different-
grappled. Yeah.
Okay.
So he will pull you just over here, away from his undead master. Keltesh is going to use his last legendary action to cast a cantrip, and he'll cast Ray of Frost at Donovan. The 20 will miss.
Correct.
Top of the order is Yang.
I got things to do. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Still a little too far away. You know what? Let's just go ham. Bonus action, Step of the Wind. And I get to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I can get there. He is within claw range. So I will take 2 attacks.
All right. And while you're doing that, thank you for the raid, Tales of Initiative. We really appreciate that. Hope you guys are having a great game. We are in the big boss fight of kind of the campaign, I guess. One of the big bosses of the campaign. Fighting a Lich.
27.
27 will hit.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw? Or be stunned? You're fine. But you do take some damage. 17 points.
17 points.
Second attack. 23.
23 hits.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I sure can.
Fail.
He will succeed.
That's one. 15 points.
All right. Anything else, Yang?
That is it.
Cherry, it is. Oh. I guess there's nothing to be done right here. Yet. There are resurrections in the EXP store, if anyone would like to redeem one. Donovan.
Okay, well, I must break this thing's grapple. So. Oh, good lord.
We have rerolls.
Yeah, rerolls.
Thank you for the gifted subs, Bo.
You
You break it. Oh no, that was me. Sorry. That was a used reroll.
I did not use a reroll.
Okay.
I will use my second attack to attempt it again.
Would you like to?
You want to reroll?
I'll do a reroll on this.
Reroll initiated. Looks better. You break the grapple.
All right. I move forward. And attack.
Cast shield.
All right. Son of a bitch. All right.
All right.
And I will be right back.
Sounds good. Mermaiden over here will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Will attack. Let's see, I gotta do this quick. Attacks Yang with the maul. First one will miss. Second one, 17. Roll Nira.
And move behind that pillar. And that took my dash action, so that's it for me.
All right. Rennick is up. And he's gonna cast Cloud Kill.
I think I'm unfortunately one level too short to be immune to poison.
Right there. So it'll take effect at the start of turns. And then I believe he's just going to walk away. I don't think Donovan has a thing to avoid that, so.
Can we see him or no?
No, it's heavily obscured, the cloud, so.
Okay.
So he is there. It is Lix's turn. So Donovan, sorry, you had slipped away. He had cast Cloud Kill. That area in the globe is heavily obscured. Noxious poison fills the space, and you get the sense he's walked away from you. And it is Lix's turn.
All right. Lex will move there.
And no attack of opportunity because I don't see him.
Correct. Right? Yep.
I know this is something, but would I be able to see him beyond it?
No, because
no?
you can't see through the cloud unless you got something.
So everywhere it is obscured through the cloud. Okay, sounds good. In that case, I'll just take my attack. We'll go on this guy just because don't want to waste an action. Let's do that. Advantage. Here we go. $14 to hit this big boy.
That will miss.
All right. And in that case, I think I might still do a stealth. That'll be it.
All right. Peltesh will use a legendary action. Gonna cast Ray of Frost on Yang. Which will miss. Burn is up. Burn will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And get to there. Elemental is up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gets up to this guy. Starts swinging. Oops. Natural 1.
Come on, buddy.
Just a miss. Second attack. Misses. Earth Myrmidon. This is the one by the fire elemental, so it will retaliate against him. Going with the maul, hits. Dealing 8. Second attack. Natural 1, the elementals are fumbling about. Ooh, and it is a fumble. Oh, somewhere buried under all these books are my crit fail cards. All right, disadvantage on its next attack. Try to remember that. I'll put a little symbol or something here. All right, top of the order. Lich is going to try Ray of Frost again before your turn comes up. A 27. 12 cold damage and minus 10 feet. Then it's your turn, Yang.
Okay, I take 6 because I am currently drinking the potion. That is very cold. 5, 10, 15. I got cloud killed too. Hold on 1 second. Con save.
Con save. Trying to
I
find the
am
entry.
just out of the aura. 21.
21. So half of this.
And you do have +3,
I'm
right?
out of
You're
range.
within. You're out of range.
So 17. Half of that is 8. Half of that is 4. So I'm currently resistant to all damage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35. My move speed is 45. I can get just out. I wish this could have gone a little bit different. I didn't expect the one to be up here first. I will start attacking. Let's see. Boop, boop. And I will use a flurry of blows.
Hits.
28. I got key points. Give me a con save, please. Makes it. First hit, second hit.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try stunning. I need key points for a little bit later. So that's the hit. That's not the right button. Damage. A little bit of force, a little bit of punch. 36.
Nice.
Nice.
Third attack. Probably will miss.
That one misses.
Fourth attack. And is Cloud Kill concentration at all?
It is. Just finish up your series and I'll deal with it.
Yep. Fuck. 5.
That one will
Fifteen, I mean.
miss.
Do I spend a reroll here?
I would say while you are in combat with this character, I would try to do as much damage as possible. So
I
yes.
will use 1 reroll.
All right, one reroll.
25.
25 will hit.
And with my open hand technique, I will take away his reactions.
Okay.
I believe he cannot take another reaction till I think it's the end of my turn. I'll find that out.
17
But additional
points.
17.
All right.
That's everything. End of my next turn.
All right, so makes it we still have a cloud kill. Cherry is down. Donovan, Constitution saving throw for the cloud kill. And that would be a failure.
Got rerolls.
I'm all right at this point, I think. How much
That
was the damage?
That includes your aura that you
Yeah.
have? Okay.
Yeah. What's the damage on that?
23 poison.
Okay. Okay. 23 poison. I'll do another one of these for my Shield of Faith. I made that. Now, can we assume that I know where he is?
Relatively so. You could probably surmise that he's on the northern side of that obelisk.
Okay. I will move out. There's 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Moving around. 10, 11, 12. There's my movement. I've got to use one more movement for the extra, and I will take my 2 attacks on him.
All right. That hits.
Okay, I will do the Mace of Disruption, and I will throw in a Smite. I'll do a 3rd level spell.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take that out and toggle through all this. 2, 3, 4, 5. I will just click on this. So 28. Pardon me. 35.
35. Okay.
And if that he's undead, if that takes him below 25, I have no idea. But then
Is
I will.
it at the time that you hit him or after? Because he'd be under 25 after.
Let me double check that. What it says is
After.
if the target has 25 hit points or fewer
okay.
after taking damage,
Makes a wisdom
it
save.
must succeed on a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay, he makes that.
And then another attack.
Good reroll.
Reroll.
There's one reroll.
Let's drop it all on this guy.
All right.
Oh, please.
Oh,
Nice.
son of
Got
a
any
gun.
bonus action stuff?
Bonus action stuff? Not really.
See if he maintains the cloud kill.
I do, actually. Damn it, I should have done this at the beginning. Damn it. Damn it, Christopher. No, I won't deal with that at this moment.
All right. He looks pretty rough. You guys just like kind of the two of you on either side of him just beating up this bag of bones. But he's hanging on. The Earth Myrmidon over here. move out. $20, $25, $30. Sees Burn trying to sneak around to the south side. We'll try to Thunderous Strike him. The 23 is outside his shield.
Nice.
12 points plus an additional 17. So it's going to be 29. You have to make a strength saving throw, which the old bird does.
Nice.
Second attack. Burn, cast shield. You can block that. Brawl Nera.
I will get up to Cherry, but that will take my action to move there.
Chris Jones, thank you for the sub. 46 months. Appreciate that. I'm sorry, Bronner, you moved up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rennick's turn. Rennick. He needs an oh shit card here. He's got he's got 3 oh shit cards left. I think he will attempt disintegration on Donovan.
I'm going to attempt counterspell.
Ooh, okay. So it would be a ability check using charisma. The DC is going to be 16.
Come on, you beautiful paladin, you.
It's just a standard charisma check. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a D20 and then you apply your charisma mod.
Not a saving throw?
Not a saving throw.
Come on, you beautiful paladin, you.
You can do it.
If it means anything, I think you still get to have your shield proficiency
I will.
for the dex save.
I'll let you use this. Bo just slid in a reroll.
Oh.
Oh, you are a wonderful person,
Oh.
and Peanutty is great.
All
Best
right.
character.
Oh, okay. So the counter spell fails. Now a dexterity saving throw.
Easy.
You have advantage. You are hasted.
Easy.
I do. And I have +2 on it as well for my shield master.
20 is the number for the folks at home.
Easy.
Oh my.
Maybe we should just wait a second, see if another reroll gets in.
He doesn't need it. He got it.
You beautiful paladin, you.
And that's 0 damage.
Evasion.
Zero damage. Yep.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? That shield is amazing. That's what we want. That's the real VIP.
The question is, does he move? I don't think he can afford to move. He's in a bad spot. Lix, it is your turn.
Lix is going to hear the commotion, try to pinpoint it. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Lix is going to go out from her stealth spot and through that cloud kill still attempt to attack. and shoot. So it would be at normal because she had advantage with the stealth.
He
And
knows.
it's
He
coming-
knows. He knows you're there.
Oh, he does.
Yep. Sorry, that was the hint earlier. Is that won't work?
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess it would be at disadvantage to shot. But I'm still gonna take it because we need to take this guy down. Here we go. Oh, 16 to hit. No,
You
I
got
have
it.
bliss.
Yeah, you got a D4.
You're so
Alright.
blessed. You're so blessed.
Come on, Dane, you could do it.
Do it for
Dane!
Dane.
19 to hit.
Yang, your ability to restrict reactions is until the end of your next turn.
The end of my next turn.
That'll hit.
All right. Here's the damage with the sneak attack. Here we go. Big money.
Lots of. Oh, nice. Yeah.
I think you only get the 7 though.
Yeah. No, I get sneak attack, right?
You're at disadvantage. I think is the bad side.
Yeah,
Even though there's an ally.
correct. Yep. If you're at disadvantage, you can't get it. So it would be 3 damage, right?
7, isn't it?
Well,
7?
You magic
Sure.
crossbow?
it's not a magic crossbow,
right,
correct?
Right.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it isn't. I'm keeping my. I would tell the
It actually
elemental to.
doesn't seem to do anything from Yang your perspective. You just see this like crossbow bolt hit him.
Did it work?
I would tell the elemental to leave that rock alone and get in there and fight.
Okay, sounds good.
And she will still stealth from these other guys. Yeah, she's gonna go back and stealth. Okay.
Oh man. Okay, he's gonna use a legendary action. I don't know if there's one that can get him out of the spot. But I need a con save from Yang and Donovan.
I think I'm just calling up Donovan to get a little bonus.
You have +3.
Get some big numbers going, boys.
Oh no, the 19 was right there. Oh. Yep.
Uh, 27 necrotic damage, half for Donovan.
And I'm still invulnerable, so I'll stay half.
You're good. Burn is dealing with the Myrmidon here.
I'm coming, Burn, as fast as I can.
He's going to
Little
cast
legs.
Dimension Door.
Jesus Christ, why didn't you do that at the beginning?
Fire Elemental is up. 5. Take an attack.
I think that was Rennick we heard crying in the background.
I sure hope so.
All right, 15 points to the Fire Elemental. I think he can get there.
Come on.
Myrmidon is going to move up behind Yang. Top of the order, Yang, it is your turn.
gonna try and hit him.
Big damage.
First attack. Second.
Oh my-
17?
Yeah, it's the end of your turn, right? If you can't cast shield, then that'll hit.
I'll just double check again to make absolute sure I'm not doing it wrong. End of your next turn. All right.
How would you like to finish it? He had 1 hit point.
Yes.
No way. Oh, fuck. I mean, he has these long, like, eldritch tentacle claws that he's been using to rack up most of the damage. And I'm gonna say he uses them to tear off the arm to wield the pick and then bike him.
Sounds good. So he goes down. The Myrmidons seem to like stop for a second, and they're just staring at you with the arm of Rennick still holding Iron Fang. He literally is still, even in death, as his body collapses under the pile of moldering robes and bones. Still, the arm is still just determined to hang on to it. What do you do with it? Best you can tell, that monolith is mutable. It is moving. The monolith itself seems to be the portal, perhaps, that goes to the plane of elemental earth.
Boy, do I just throw it in? I wait.
The Myrmidons seem to become docile. They don't continue the fight. Cherry is on the floor. Some distance away, Burn perhaps is kind of yelling, for God's sake, someone do something for her.
I move over.
I'll cast Revivify.
And Revivify is cast, and Cherry, you are back.
And I will do 40 points of lay on hands.
She just like jumps up with her axe, just blood dripping down her face. She's like, "What is he? What happened?"
He's been defeated.
Oh, good job.
Hey, he's not
I'm
dead though,
done.
right?
He is not. He's destroyed for a while, but he will rise again. Unless we can locate where he keeps his soul, if you will. But I do not think it is anywhere here.
You
Yeah,
don't think
that
we're
could
on
be
his-
anywhere.
You don't think we're on a shit list now, do you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Should we
Are we
pour some holy water on him?
are we still in initiative, Alex?
No.
Check his body to make sure he hadn't found that orb.
There is no orb. He never found it.
How you doing, Cherry? You okay?
Did I die? I
Yeah.
feel like I saw a really bright white light.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
That
Is
didn't
that
happen
what
last time.
Oh.
Yang,
Yeah.
throw that into the portal. That portal needs to be sealed.
And I take the arm, I take the pick, and just. Ugh.
It makes contact with the stone monolith, and you can watch it. It just kind of like passes through the stonework, melds with it, and that kind of boom, boom, boom feel of it, that mutability stops, and it just becomes a solid piece of stone.
What do the Myrmidons do? Are they still there?
I think when you toss it in, they also go and make contact with the monolith and become whole with it, seemingly going home. They chase after it. It seems that was the thing that they were fixated on.
We do it.
We did. I sit down on the stairs and prepare for my Kokai to disappear, so I don't fall over.
Oh, that reminds me. How long is left on him? I point towards the fire elemental.
It's probably goes out about right now, actually.
Yeah. You did a good
Oh.
job. Go to sleep. You're good.
All right.
I give a prayer to Saint Cuthbert after the lethargy wears off and all of that. I, draw my sword and do the whole thing and say a prayer of thanks for watching over us to Saint Cuthbert.
Oh, yeah, I think Lix would kind of be. He sure was here with us today. Good job.
So with that, you have succeeded in your half of the quest. You can only hope that the others are faring just as well on dealing with Elena and trying to recover Windvane. But that is going to be the end of Princes of the Apocalypse for your group. Ended up dealing with a... could have been Lareth. It could have just as easily have been Lareth here that you would have fought with today, but instead it turned out to be a different story, and Rennick being the one that fell into possession of that. So, nicely done. Any last words before we call it a night?
Thanks for running the game. I've never been more worried in a game in quite a while.
Yes. I
That
was
was
very
a lot of fun.
nervous.
It all went downhill when I got dropped immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the
Same with
zombie.
Terry, like, did you get to
That's
do
like
an
a power
attack?
move. No, I ran in.
You did what
and
you
then I
needed
got
to do,
down.
and that was waste that power word kill.
Yep.
Being able to get on him fast was the key to it all. If it would have taken 2 or 3 rounds to get up to him, it did.
No chance.
And that
Yep.
reaction
Yeah.
and getting rid of his reactions was
Yeah, that helped
clutch.
too.
Probably the right group of people with the right tools to make this a doable thing. So awesome.
Tons and tons of fun.
Good luck to the other group. Thank you, Bo.
Indeed.
Oh,
Thank you, Bo, for
you beautiful boy. We love
for
you.
those rerolls, and Casey.
Indeed. Indeed.
And don't worry, Alex, you could still kill somebody in the other group.
Yes.
I killed. I'm satiated. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Bloodlust satisfied.
He killed me briefly.
And
So-
I've got some XP built up for the other group, so
Yeah.
You guys definitely
They'll
have the harder of the two things to do, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
honestly, they just have to kill Elena. Like, come on. How hard is that going to be?
Yeah, that's probably
mean-
what it is.
I mean, we just had to kill Zeloff, and how hard was that?
True.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I think we will pass the love on. Let's find a raid. I'm not sure. Let's just go to Ladies Dance Party because that seems fine. We'll wake up in the morning and be like, where did this raid train end up? All right, thanks for the cheer, Chris Jones. Appreciate it. And we will see you all soon. Thanks again.
Bye.
Thanks, chat.
Thank you.